Yo, what it do? Welcome back to another episode of Lifestyle After Five. Have you just started going to the gym or thinking about getting started in the gym? Then today is probably going to be the best episode for you. So, we have an expert and we have someone who absolutely knows nothing about the gym. I'm Lord Shu. This is Sasha. And today we're going to talk about some things to help you have a smoother start with the gym and also so you don't look crazy at the gym. So
Yeah, that's
first,
important.
facts, exactly. So I'm gonna just give a warm welcome to Sasha. What's up?
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, what is the intrusive thought for today? Let's just get it off our chest now.
uh,
While we getting started.
uh, let's follow back on that. Okay.
Hey, it's all good
That
because
thing.
this is why today's episode is important because sometimes you get in the gym and you start letting intrusive thoughts win. And just like right now, you see her reaction. You don't want to be the person at the gym like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just start making up a workout. I know y'all seen these videos on social media with people doing these wild workouts, doing
Please
belly
don't hurt
flops.
yourself. Oh my gosh. Please. Unless you got insurance like that, do not hurt yourself.
So I'm trying to avoid looking like this. So where do I start, Sajid? How I get started in the gym?
All right. So, if you're going to start going to the gym, the very first things that you really need to focus on is starting a routine and keeping it simple. You don't need to be doing too much, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Um, One, it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to lose weight, start off with some simple cardio, go on the treadmill, go on the stairmaster, do like 5-10 minutes or however long that you can go, and then pick up some weights. Keep it comfortable. Don't be going straight for the 75s thinking you're freaking superwoman or some shit like that, like keep it comfortable, keep it to your weight and just do simple workouts. If you're trying to tone your back, arm raises, make sure you're lifting with your elbows, or if you're doing anything with a pull down motion, pull down with your elbows. That's all going to tone your back. If you're looking to like gain muscle weight or anything like that, go a little bit heavier in the weights, but start like slow it down. Make sure you can handle one level of weight and you can push yourself to the next level before you keep picking up more higher weights. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I'm just saying, don't sue me. I don't have the money for you.
right.
Um Now if you're gonna I don't know, just keeping it simple, making routines. Don't over force yourself, especially if you're just starting. Keep it at like 2-3 times a week, until you have that stamina to keep going more times, or you have that energy to keep, you're like, okay, I could do an extra day. I could do it this, that, and the third. But if you're gonna just do it at 3 days a week, do a full cardio, full like I wouldn't even say full body, but like cardio, and then make sure that you're focusing on like your abs and stuff like that, moving your full body. You don't need to do weights with your full body. Don't Keeping it simple. Remember, keeping it simple. You're gonna then do like a more back and arm focused day, and then more of a leg day focus with glutes are obviously gonna be included. Keeping it simple. That's all it really takes. And then you can lift it up to the next level, the next level. I don't want to see you over here doing like push-ups with the claps, with the jumping jacks in between. Please. No, I can't even do that.
I would say you doing a Bruce Lee regimen on the first day at the gym. Like
No,
that's
for real,
crazy.
acting like you're it man, like no,
Nah, bro.
please.
Hey, if you now
Please.
look, if you go to the gym doing it man stuff, then you probably should be training people, right?
If you could do all that, you're not a beginner.
Facts.
You already know what you're doing for real. Don't this this isn't for another episodes for us for talk to talk about. This is for the beginners we're
Yeah.
talking about right now. You could do the Ip Man stuff. Hey, props to you. I'm gonna call you whenever I need some help. You feel me? But
Right. Like, yeah, let me I need to train with this dude
no,
or
for real, acting
this
like John
female.
Wick,
Yeah.
like
Nah, bro. Y'all
teach me your ways.
so let me ask you this. Is it important to know like macros and keeping track of like what you eat and stuff like that? Is that stuff really important to gym life, gym culture?
So this is gonna be a controversy opinion, but yes and no. It's important to know
Okay.
what you're eating, and it's important to like be mindful of what you're eating. I don't count micros or macros or anything like that.
Mhm.
Honestly, if I did, I'd probably be looking like Beyonce right now, but I don't. I just that's a lot of effort to really sit down and really portion out every single thing in your meal, make sure that it weighs a certain amount of time. I mean, people who do it, props to you. I just personally don't have the time to do that. So I just keep it mindful. I make sure like right now I'm doing more of a kind of just a detox. I've been
Mm.
doing a lot of eating I wouldn't say a lot, but like I've been eating some toxic foods and it's probably been damaging like my gut and everything like that. So I'm just keeping away from like a lot of dairies, excess sugars and like redefined sugars and stuff like that, energy drinks, baked goods, sugar candy. I have a huge sweet tooth. That is my biggest downfall, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
staying away from. But I make sure I keep mindful of, I want to make sure I'm trying to have at least some veggies and fruits every single day and some grains and make sure that protein is like the most that I'm consuming in my day. Even though I don't eat as much as I should probably, I still make sure that whatever I'm eating, protein is the biggest amount of that.
Right, right. It's important, like you said, just to keep it simple earlier. So yeah, I like that idea, keeping it simple, especially going in the gym. You see all this equipment, some of this stuff you probably never even seen before. That I feel like for
Like,
some
how do I
people it
use them?
can get overwhelming. You feel me?
It
So
definitely can.
that's
And
real.
like I build my own schedule. I wouldn't suggest doing that until you are comfortable with the gym and until you are comfortable with putting yourself out there or at least trying
Right.
something knowing that you might not be successful at first, but not being afraid to at least try it. If it doesn't work for
Yeah.
you, if you try it and your body does not like how it feels, don't do it. Find a different
Right.
variation of it. There's always different variations of whatever workout you're trying to do. It really is just keeping it simple.
Nah, for real. Okay. So in the simplicity, do you see like people who are beginners having like any problems with meeting people in the gym, or should they just focus on like getting their routine down first before they even start trying to like meet other people or get a trainer?
Um I think the very first things that somebody should do when they get into the gym, I understand that like when you first start in the gym, you are going to have a certain shyness about yourself. You are going to have those
Right.
questions like, do I need a trainer? Can I do this by myself? How do I ask for help? How is my form? How can I correct it? This, that, and the third. Like there are times where you are going to be shy and you just are trying to figure it out. I
Yeah.
understand that. The best things to do, one is trying to make sure that you are what form is the most important thing when you're doing any type of workout. That's going to make sure that one, it's actually working the way that it's supposed to and it's going to be effective to you, but it's also going to make sure that you don't hurt yourself in the process of doing whatever workout you're doing. You don't want to pull any strains or anything on your body. And if you're trying to get comfortable, yes, there are trainers are a good way to go, but you don't always need one. If you can just get the courage to, if you see somebody doing a workout and or you see them doing something that you want to try, just ask them, "Hey, can you show me how you did that?"
Right.
Or, "Hey, can you just you when you do this workout, your form looks amazing. Can you just watch how I do it and show me what I can do to be better at it?"
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, people are so well like especially in the gym community, they're going to be like even if they have like a mean face and you just see them lift 500
Yeah.
pounds, they're like, "Oh, they're going to be like, "Oh my god, yes, I'm totally going to help you out. Yeah, this is how you do this." Like they're
That is
so
true,
nice.
y'all.
don't be shy. Just
Yeah.
you just got to put yourself out there a little bit. The first time you do it and you realize that, people are willing to help you, it's going to make it so much easier to do it every other time. And then soon enough, you're going to be like me, singing and dancing and acting like I'm in a music video while I'm in the gym.
Nah, that's fine. That's it should be like a place where you can have peace because I don't know about, the people watching and me and you, but I just know that when I work out, go to the gym or just am active, I am already in a better mood and, more productive. So I just feel like when you in the gym and you comfortable in the gym, you know what I'm saying? That just takes the whole workout to another level. You go harder. You might even get some new PRs. Like it's just better to be more comfortable at the gym. So yeah, nah, you talking
Hmm.
about some real stuff for sure. What do you recommend that like is there a certain type of like way to dress or not going out there looking crazy or does that even matter? Do people go
Honest, everyone has their own style and everyone has whatever makes them comfortable. As long as
Mhm.
you are comfortable and as long as I like to wear things that one, I feel comfortable, I can move in and everything, but I also want to feel confident. When I
Yeah.
feel confident, I feel like I could do 10 times more than I was able to do the day before. So if you can find something in a happy medium, like hey, if you don't know where to look, Impressive Athletics is a great place to check out. I just saying. But
Facts.
just feel there's something for everyone. Just feel comfortable, feel confident, and as long as you know that you're able to do the workout, go for it. Some people like to be fully covered, and if that's what makes you comfortable, go for it. If you want to feel a little bit more sexy and promiscuous, you want to have a little bit of skin out, go for it. Just don't have a nip slip. That's all I'm saying. But um but
That's
the
the
best place to
intrusive
look is
thought.
impressive athletic.
Well, it finally came, y'all. Bet.
Hey, it's real advice.
Nah, for real though. Y'all look, we already be seeing how on social media with the people like the cameras be set up in the corner and then you see the dude like checking old girl out. And he's like, damn, they caught me on camera, man.
In 4K.
Yeah, if ooh, you on
Hand behind the
everything.
back, like I don't.
Like, bruh, you just going out sad on social, man. Just stay focused, my good people, when you in the gym, cause that one thing can also lead to accidents too. So let's just be cool when we in the gym, you
I
know.
will have one comment on that. Fellas, I cannot blame you. I understand because I'm no better than a man. I'm really not. I'm a straight female, and I be seeing some females
Yeah,
walk by, and I be like, damn. And then I'd be like,
right.
you know what? Let me put that work in because I want to look like that. Like, damn. Okay, girl, good for you.
See,
So
all
I
right.
can't even blame y'all.
That's a good mindset though. You getting motivated, inspired. And I mean, yeah, they do be looking good up in the gym, but sometimes I think as long as you go in there and you know what you're doing, you can still get to enjoy all those gym amenities and not hurt yourself or, like she said, get the nip slip because
Yeah,
it's not
no,
good look in the gym, man.
no.
It's been a real
Mm-mm.
episode though. Yeah, you touched on some stuff. We was thinking about some things, but then I was like, okay, this was different. This is actually like really good stuff. So y'all already seen the link. Hold on, I'm gonna put it back on the screen real quick, just so y'all
Oh,
know.
damn
There you
it.
go. So y'all check out the website. Obviously, there's gonna be more videos like this, and we're gonna always try to keep everything information packed so that you don't go into the gym and have a nip slip. We don't want you to
Yeah.
have to deal with that. So
No, because then you're gonna be running like, oh my God. Or you're gonna ask
or
everybody to cash app you who saw them,
yeah, I
like,
was
oh
finna
my
say
God. Yeah.
you might be a real hustler in the gym. You might just do it
Hey,
unprovoked anyway.
$20, Poppy Sashi, that's my cash app. I don't know.
See,
Um,
all right. So y'all heard it here first. Till next time. Uh, I guess this is a series. We'll just keep doing these videos and we'll see what happens. But we will keep making them every week. So y'all scan the QR code and join our Discord. We are in there 7 days a week. Pretty much am in there all the time. And we talking about stuff like this every week. Sasha actually is in there too. So you can ask her any questions that you have about impressive athletics and fitness life, fitness culture. So
And if you need
thanks for
any tips
watching.
and trips, hit me up.
Facts. Nah, hit I already wherever you're seeing this, her social media will be like a pinned comment. So y'all just go to the pinned comment, you'll see it. So anything you got any last words?
Do something impressive today.
Facts.
Don't be a John Wick though, unless you really like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. We don't need you like throwing your back out and
No.
you know
My neck. My
just
neck.
wild stuff.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Um, please.
If you did that
Okay.
though, put it in the comments. We want to hear how you really went
Survived.
John Wick in the gym. I'm interested in people's workouts. But anyways, until next time, y'all. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips helped you. And like I said, check out the website impressiveathletics.com. Peace.